Hi FlossTube, I'm Rachel, Stitchy Rach here on FlossTube and on Instagram. It's Thursday the 1st of December and welcome to my Flossmas 2022. Hi everyone, thank you very much if you are joining me for my attempt to do Flossmas 2022. So the idea is I'll do a short little video each day, opening my advent and just showing you what I've been stitching on each day and any stitching related stuff. If you've never been here before but you thought you'd join me for Flossmas, a very big welcome to you. And if you're a regular viewer and subscriber, thank you for coming along. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I suspect your anticipation of me being able to keep this up for 24 days is low. But I'm going to try. We'll see how we go. So obviously it's going to be, this is my first one, so I'm kind of feeling my way into this, so do bear with me today. I have 3 advents to open. I have the Patchwork Rabbit advent, which will mainly be cross stitch, and then I have 2 wool advents, one from Lay Family Yarn and one from Skein and Stitch. So we'll do that. I'll show you what I've been stitching on since I filmed my last proper FlossTube on Monday, and then I said I would give you a little tour of some finished pieces that I've just been in a drawer. Some of these are quite old. I got them out this morning. I think there were 28, which is annoying because as I was counting, I was getting near the bottom of the pile. I was like, oh, maybe there'll be 24 and that would work perfectly. But there are 28, so some days I'll show more than one. I suppose depending on how long the videos are. I've had a look through them this morning. They are really random, some of them. And some of them I think, oh, I should actually do something with that. So maybe I'll put some to one side to FFO so that they can sit there in a separate pile for another 10 years or so. But we'll see how we do. So I might play around with the format of these as we go through because, as I say, you know, first time doing this, I'm not entirely sure what format will work best. But I thought I'd start off with 2 whips that I've been working on since Monday just to show you the progress on those. And then I might do the old finish and then I'll open the advent. I think we'll do it that order today and we'll see how that works, and we might change it up tomorrow if necessary. I also don't think I'm going to be filming these at the same time every day. I think it will very much depend on how my day looks. So it's 9:30 today, but tomorrow I know my morning's stacked, so it's likely to be afternoon. And I know it looks like I've got artificial light on, but it's just the sunlight. The sunlight is really bright this morning, so if the colours are a bit off, I am sorry. Okay, so what have I been working on since you last saw me on Monday? So 2 things that I showed on my video on Monday, to be honest. So the first one, this has been my evening stitching, is Modern Folk Embroidery, a Japanese Hiragana sampler. I think that's how you say it. I think I say it a different way every time, so sorry. And let me show you, this is where I am. I've made some great progress on this since you saw it on Monday. There we go. That is where I am. I said I thought this one was going to be a quick stitch and a good finish before the end of the year. So since you saw it on Monday, I think when you saw it on Monday, I just finished. Had I started on these flowers? I think I'd started on those flowers at the bottom border, but obviously I've finished those and done the bottom line of the bottom border. And I've also started on the last line of symbols as well. So I think I have 4 more symbols to do on that top line and then just the top border and it's done. So I definitely think this should be finished by the end of the weekend. Maybe before that. But yeah, made some really good progress there. This is stitched on 40 count antique white linen from Zweigart, and I am stitching it in a Silks for You 1 strand over 2, and it's PR150, is that right? Let me check. Yeah, PR150. So I'll be carrying on with this tonight. And yeah, hopefully finish in the next couple of days. So you'll see that for a few days more, I suspect. And then hopefully it'll be done and I can get it finished. The finishing pile is growing My finishing pile always grows and never seems to shrink. And that's the other thing. I would like to get a couple of things finished before Christmas, because I do have a few things that if I actually get them finished I can display at Christmas, but me and FFOing, it's not a great combo, so we'll see, hopefully. The other thing I've been working on is my out and about stitching that I keep in this Penelope's pocket project bag. Love Penelope's pocket. And this is House on Pumpkin, oh sorry, loads of glare there. House on Pumpkin Hill Pink Heap. And again, this is one I am very much hoping will be a finish this year. And I've made some good progress on this one as well, I think, since you saw it on Monday. This is where I am. So I think since you saw it on Monday, I filled in the windows and door on that house. And I've come across and done that leaf, orange leaf opposite the house, and I've done a bit more work on the stalk. Tuesday's a good out and about stitching day for me. Excuse me, I'm just going to cough. I'm not going to be editing these, so you're going to see coughs and all sorts. Unless I really have to edit, I don't want to, because then it just becomes a bit more onerous. Tuesday's a good out and about stitching day for me, because one of my children has a club that is an hour, but it's half an hour's drive away from my home, so I don't have time to come back and do anything else. And there isn't really anything around there to do either, so it's just kind of a sit in the car and stitch for an hour. So I do tend to get really good progress there. So yeah, really pleased with that. This is stitched on a 32 count Belfast in the colour Charcoal, again by Zweigart, and it's stitched in all the called for colours, which are 4 Gentle Arts. So there are Chamomile, which is the yellowy one, the mustardy one, Ginger Snap, which is the orangey brown, Straw Bonnet, which is the white of the pumpkins. It's actually, I think it's got kind of a pinky tinge to it in real life, pinky yellow, but it looks quite white on that pattern. And Black Licorice are the 4 Gentle Arts used in that pattern. I'm a bit worried about how little chamomile I've got left. I may have to get some more of that. We'll see how we go. I'm hoping I can get it all done in one skein. But again, I'm really pleased with how that one's coming. There's a dodgy stitch at the bottom there. That needs sorting out. It's just gone over three threads rather than 2. I am stitching this. It is dark fabric and I'm stitching it in the car, so it's not great lighting, so I do get a couple of dodgy stitches here and there. But I'm again hoping that one will definitely be a finish by the end of the year. What did I knock onto the floor? The pattern. So yeah, I'll be stitching both of those again today. I have some out and about stitching to do today, and I'll stitch this evening as well. So hopefully when I see you tomorrow, both of those will have had a little more love. Cool. Right, shall I show you some more finishes? I might show you 2 today. They're all just on a pile beside me in no particular order. Some of these are from kits, some of these are things I've kitted up, some of them have dates on, some of them don't, some of them I have a rough idea when I've stitched, some of them absolutely no clue whatsoever. So without further ado, let's dive in. So this is the first, just because it's on the top, this is the first one I'm going to show you. And it's a bookmark that was never finished. See, I've never been good at FFOing, ever. Let's see if I can. So I think this was a gift. It was a kit and it was a gift. I'll show you the back as well. So I've always liked to neat back. I think my backs have got neater, but I think that's not too bad. I was given this as a gift by my grandparents. And it certainly wasn't the first thing I ever stitched. I certainly stitched other things. But I think it was quite early in my stitching life. So I think I was probably 13 or 14 as a rough guess. It has no date on it when I stitched this. You can still get these kits, and I have some in my stash. They by Heritage Crafts, someone like that. Someone like that. And it did come, the kit, many moons ago, I think, with a ribbon to finish the back and a tassel. I do read. Maybe I should put this one on the finishing pile. It's on Ada. Most of the things I'm going to show you are on Ada. I'd say could be 14 count, 14 or 16 count. There are a lot of, if you look at the daisy in particular, if I can get it to focus on the daisy. There are a lot, I don't know if it'll be good enough for you to see, there are a lot of half stitches and quarter stitches in there. And there's also some French knots here, and I think this must have been one of the first times I ever attempted French knots. They're not bad, they're a bit smooshed. It's been smooshed over the years. But yeah, it's on that kind of band Ada, and it is starting to unravel here. So maybe I should do something with that. Remind me of my grandparents who are no longer with us. I remember being really annoyed at the time because one of my cousins, who's about the same age as me, also got one of these kits, and she got a Tudor rose pattern, which I much preferred to this wildflower pattern. You know, such as being a child. But maybe I will put that to one side and try and do something with it. Famous last words. So there you go. There's number one. I told you these are going to be really random, these things in this box. And to jump around. So in my teenage years, I had some of the Gillian Stouter. I still got them actually. Some of the Gillian Stouter storybook cross-stitch books. I don't know if you're familiar with those. Maybe I'll bring one up one day and show it to you, because they're good books if you want to stitch for children. And I just really, as a teenager, the patterns in those really appealed to me. So again, I think this is one of the first ones I did. The stitching on here is not good. There is some very dodge stitching on this. Anyway, here we go. This is Barbara and Celeste, which I definitely stitched in the Gillian Stouter cross stitch book. I'm afraid it doesn't have any date on it, and the age is very mucky in places. I don't know if the camera's good enough to see, but up here can you see some like yellowish stains? And it's just been, I must have been in my, again, early teens I think. There's some extremely dodge stitching. See if I can get it to show you a bit, like here in the trunk. Is it going to focus? It kind of wants to, but not quite. Get you to focus. My scratty nails and that. It's not going to do it. But it's, yeah, where I've kind of split and gone through stitches, and I mean, from far away it looks absolutely fine. You can tell it's Barbara and Celeste, right? It's not that bad, but these days I would not be happy with the quality of stitching on there. So that's another one I did. I doubt I'll ever do anything with that now. Maybe I should have got these out before I had, well, when I was having my children, when my children were little, they're kind of growing out of things like Barbara and Celeste. And look at that. Some of this back stitch tie off on the back is also rather dodge. Wouldn't be happy with that these days either. There you go. Just trip down memory lane for me. I think this is on an 11 count Ada. It's quite big, and I'm pretty sure there are 3 strands for each of those guys. So yeah, there you go. There's your 2 for today. I'm not going to do anything with that one. That one can go back in the drawer. If you have any ideas of things I can do with these, let me know. Right. Shall we move on to the Advents? I'll start with this one. This is Patchwork Rabbit. I haven't displayed mine beautifully like other people have. Partly because I'm in the spare room, partly because the kids will just destroy it. But you know what you can do. So this is the Patchwork Rabbit one. This is how it came actually. So you can see how it came. There's a little note on top, which I don't know if I've read actually. I'll read that in a minute. I think it's a thank you, mainly to the people who helped pack the things. Here we go. So, and then there's the envelopes underneath. This is envelope number 1. So, ooh, oh, it's stuck to another one. Yikes. Right. Oh, it sounds quite rattly, this one. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Ooh. Have a look. Envelope number 1. That's a cute snowman, isn't it? Cute snowman for envelope number 1. What have we got in here? It's a floss ring. Look at that. I can never get them to fit. Oh, there you go. That's a good picture. Can you see it's a stocking? So we've got a floss ring, which I do use, which is fab. And it's got a candy cane charm. And a jingle bell, which I guess what was making the rattle. And yeah, a cute little stocking on the thing. So I will use that. I will use that. Super. Pop that there. Put that in a project. Right. On to some of the thread ones. I'll do this one because I've actually opened the box. So this is the Lee Family Yarn box. I've scrubbed out my address on the front. And I have opened the box, but this is exactly how it came. So you can see that. It's beautiful packaging. And then on the top there is this awesome, I'm just going to move that label. Ooh, crinkle, can you hear that tissue paper? Crinkle, crinkle. And this awesome little pottery tree decoration, which is lovely. Thank you very much. Put that on my tree when we put it up. I haven't put up my tree yet. Have you? I am a late decorator. I am a late decorator for Christmas. So we probably won't put ours up till the weekend before Christmas. Which makes me almost seem like a Scrooge these days. Everyone else seems to put them up. So many people have put them up already, like even before the 1st of December around here. So I'm just taking off that ribbon and the tissue paper that was on the top. Where's this ribbon? Now I can't remember. Gosh, there's all kinds of stuff. That's a thank you, the little thank you card in there. Is the ribbon stuck to the bottom of the box? Yes, the ribbon is stuck to the bottom of the box, which is why I can't really get it out very easily. So there's a nice card there, just saying thank you. Now there's a big one here, which I can't remember if I meant to open that at the beginning or the end. It doesn't have a number on it. I might leave it till the end. I'll see. Maybe I should go back and read. Here is packet number 1. They've all got these nice stickers on them with the same house. Is there any other paperwork in here? No. No. Okay. Let's have a look. What is in packet number 1? I can't remember what weight or anything I ordered. I should probably go back and have a look at my order. Ooh, look at that. It's like a grey purple. I'd say I ordered a sock weight from the look of it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe an advent cowl is in order. So that is number 1. And then this box I haven't even opened at all. So this is Skein and the Stitch. You can see that logo there at the top. And it's still all sealed up, so you're going to see this with me. It's going to be a bit longer today because I'm opening these boxes for the first time. I suppose tomorrow I won't have to show you all this stuff. I can just show you the envelopes. There we go. Ooh! Oh, there's a fancy box in here. Wow, look. Ooh. Fancy box. Ooh. Right, let's. Oh, the lid comes off. Hold on. Not comes off, comes open. Right. There we go. I love green. Look at that box. That's going to be super for afterwards, keeping things in. And look at the logo on top. It's in the box. Ooh, it's like a bag. Oh, it's just a covering. Oh no, it's a bag. Look, it's a bag. Drawstring bag. That's lovely, isn't it? I think that's hand dyed. God, if that was cross stitch fabric, wouldn't that be awesome? Wowza. Right, okay. I've got a gold envelope with a really nice wax seal on the back. Oh, I would recommend this. This is nice. This is luxury. Not that the other ones aren't nice. They're lovely, but this one's fancy. Fancy, fancy. Okay, so very Georgian Advent, and I went for the royalty tier. I can't remember what that was. So it says, let's take a journey into Christmas past. Hello, friend. I've curated 24 historically inspired shades to welcome in the festive season. I hope you enjoy this Advent calendar and that it brings you crafty joy. Thank you so much for your support. Please share your creation on social media with the hashtags, etc, etc. Cool, lovely. I'll tag this video. Right. And then it comes with what looks like a lovely shawl pattern, which probably going to be beyond my ability. Let's have a look. Anyway, there you can see. Doesn't give away the colour. And it's by Roro and Cades, if that means anything to people who are. And use a QR code to receive the Ravelry. Pattern. Oh, there's another pattern in here though. Hold on, I should I'll read all this properly afterwards. Yeah, looks great. Okay. And then all the advents are just in there like that. So I'll have a read of that booklet properly afterwards. Right, where's number 1? 5. 16. Ooh, something else. Oh, I think it's a candle. Yeah, there's a candle in a tin. It's a soy wax candle. Georgian rose. Smells amazing. Smells amazing. Oh, get this box next year if you are into yarn and knitting. This is awesome. I can't find number 1. Like my kids' advent calendars this morning. So where's number 1? And I went for double knit here, DK. Yes, it says on the bottom, classic DK. So here we go. Here is what is in number 1. Oh wow, look at that. Like a taupey beige. Oh, love that. Ooh, love that. Oh, and it's soft. Oh, yes. So I've got, I think, a sock weight or a fingering weight there. It's definitely not a double knit. Oh, I've got it next to it. And a DK. So this one's Lay Family Yarn. This one's Skein and the Stitch. Awesome. Awesome. Right, I'm going to put them back in their respective bags in case it matters what order they come in. I don't think it does for Lay Family Yarn. I don't think there's a pattern associated with that one. I think that's just a general advent. But this one, it definitely does have a pattern. I'm going to put these ones in this bag. I'm going to put these ones, I don't know, somewhere else in a second. Maybe in my Penelope pocket page under there. Cool. So, that is Flossmas number 1 done. I don't think they'll always be this long. Obviously, I had to open boxes and stuff today. But I hope you've enjoyed stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, Stitchers. Bye.